straight out of the shop. I was a kid. Such more cartoons. Like Roscoe G. Took me to the streets. Where's Sesame Street? For kids. Find the things you learned in the high school. Introducing AT&T TV, Live TV, and access to streaming apps. Plug in and watch easy self-setting. Shipped directly to you. Switch to Sprint to get 4 lines of unlimited for just $100 a month. Plus, totally endless software, including 4 amazing iPhone
it would be easy if all our kids was into music. You know, me and Tip both know that, but we want all our kids to follow their dreams. For major, we still have to find this path, and we're gonna have to find it. But it's definitely not bowling. We can scratch that one off the list. So unique.
Come on, put it down before it jump out your head.
Y'all know I'm doing Eris's commercial. Everybody got a part. Everybody got to play something. You okay, yeah, but no, yes, last year. The idea of doing a commercial sounds boring to me. I remember days where I would sit down and do nothing.
Like nothing?
Nothing.
Not even play video games?
Not even breathing. Listen, guys, we only got 3 days to pull this off while we all in town. You and King are the security guard.
All right.
Use the driver. Nick is her lawyer.
What does she need a lawyer for?
She need a lawyer because she's signing big deals. Right, what you gonna do in the commercial?
I'll direct it.
Oh. Okay. Tip volunteers to direct. Okay. I see how this one's gonna go.
I'm the best person to direct this commercial here for Eris, my baby, because I am a storyteller.
Just look in the camera. Hold on. Look at it. Stand back there where you are. Now stand up straight. Give me a good lion stuff. That's not lion stuff. That's not no.
Strange starts to snarl and growl. Oh, no, I can't do that. You have to commit to your character.
We gonna call a rehearsal, but we gonna shoot it. Wait a minute. No, that's my job. I say that.
I know Tip's a perfectionist, but the key to a happy marriage is to step aside and let him do what he wants to do until he needs me to step in and take over.
That was better. See, that might be a strike.
That's it. Yeah, can we go home now? Coming up.
You want gold bling or you want silver bling?
So I'll see what all he knows. He didn't ask me to do the
The 80 silver, multicolored.
I think because it's white, it would look better on white.
Thanks for sharing.
No problem. Whatever you want.
What do you think?
Sharing your savage moves.
I'm here to service you. So I like them both. Cause
I never tried the gold.
I just literally bought these. So
Now it's
So
our
I
turn
think
to
I
share
tried gold.
with the Geico gift bag.
it's up to you, darling.
On car and motorcycle policies.
I mean,
Both
white
current
gold
and
is
new
good. Not
customers.
everything, but white gold.
I mean, these definitely give off different colors, so it will go with whatever you have on.
One good
I mean, because these will always be here. Everything will always be here. So it's up to you.
Actually dry. Let's see.
That's
It's
it.
dry. There's no dry time.
Open up
Makes
the
us
new one.
wonder why we booked 15-second ad slots. Dries instantly and keeps you protected for 48 hours.
Gold.
Even though a lot has changed, it's good to know a lot hasn't changed at all.
I know the hardest decision in life.
Like, is it possible, like,
It's probably not something you've thought of.
Everything is possible.
to take one out and like just place it safely on my finger?
Sure.
Trying to see the oceans. But now,
Let's get the
curbs are
smaller
back in the
one.
moment. From restaurants, to your veterinarian, to CarMax. With contactless curbside pickup, you can shop online and complete the purchase from the safety of your new car. Because that's the way it should be. CarMax. With 0% parabens, sulfates, and dyes. Treseme's new ProPure collection lets you style without compromise. Tresemme ProPure, 0% compromised, 100% you.
Can I join in?
Why not?
Nice.
I think they want to play professional one day.
Oh, Lord.
Don't move your hand.
So, did you have fun on your birthday?
He was very thoughtful in bringing the right people in town.
I was a little nervous about giving you the gift because, you know, I didn't want it to trigger any emotions, but...
Oh, baby. Ruby Walker forever in my heart. She'll always be with us. Always.
It's like you on this high, that everybody was there, and we were celebrating, and then you just shut down again. You know, sometimes there's lack of communication in our relationship. I want you to be able to communicate some of those feelings that you don't even understand right now. I just want you to have an outlet because this is something that will never go away, but something that you will have to learn to live with in your everyday life. Tommy and I aren't on the same page when it comes to having a baby, but I'm not going to talk about that right now with Tommy. I would rather him focus on healing and healing us. If you want to, you know, if you're open to going with you to counseling, I'll go with you. Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I've thought about it when you brought it up to me. I think I'm ready to talk to someone.
Hold your hand all the way through.
That's right. Appreciate your support too. What am I doing?
Thank you. I love you. It pains me to watch Tommy have to go through everything he's going through right now. And it's definitely putting a lot of stress on our marriage. He needs to properly communicate his feelings. If not, it's going to be difficult for us to grow our family. We're just going to take this thing day by day.
Monica's family and my family have always been very close. It's been 20 years or more. How's school been? Been good. It's been good?
Tamika and I found some way to always be pregnant right about the same time. So the boys really genuinely grew up together. Where your girlfriend at, Kenny?
I don't have a girlfriend. I got a friend right now. Nope. I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
No.
I like rock girlfriend. I like.
Okay, that's good.
You show me.
Hold on.
Why? Because I like her?
You never stay with the ways that your mama likes.
Your mama don't like her?
Not at first, she like her now.
Oh.
My mama was always been the only woman in my life. And when there was another woman that came in, they began to lock horns, if you will.
Yeah, Trish didn't like me. I honestly felt like I think I was too white when I came around. They were looking like, who is this white girl? What? Get her out of here. I'm like, I am black, lady.
Ready to race?
Yeah, y'all go ahead, man. Let us have some adult discussion.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now that Rocco has started dating. I was thinking I would set up us going out and then see what all he knows about.
He asked you to do it?
He didn't ask me to do the date part.
It's all right that she feels that she should show her son how to be a gentleman, although he has to be receptive to that. He has to know that what she's teaching him may not be what the young lady he prefers would prefer.
You gotta give him a little space, you know, like I'm not overbearing. So he keep talking to me. I don't want him to feel like, damn, I don't want her around.
Don't worry, it's gonna come.
Well, I hope not.
Listen, it's supposed to get to a point where they can handle it on their own and they don't want y'all in their business. If it doesn't get to that point, something's gone terribly wrong.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I only feel the need to protect the girls from heartbreak. So for me, it's about making sure that my daughters grow up as happy and unencumbered by outsiders tweaking their emotions as possible. That doesn't mean that I don't want my daughters to date or have experiences. It just means I know that they will hold on to those experiences. And I don't know how that will translate when they come out of it. Now, for a young man, you're not really going to know who you are for real until you've dealt with heartbreak.
Pops will take you down next. My goal with all of my kids is to make sure that they have healthy relationships. I always tell Rocco that how a person feels about you when you're not present says the most. Right now, my thing with Rocky is I want you to respect her the way you want somebody to respect me.
Right. When you respect somebody, it's something
You don't even want to do.
yeah.
You know, I've been a serial monogamist my whole life.
Yeah.
He might be like that.
He's always had when the one woman was mad, when he got down there on that road and started touring, he was like, Mom, it's too many beautiful ladies.
Well, you know the role of the music business ended my relationship with their daddy. The music business can be really difficult on relationships. You're always traveling, and that took a toll on my relationship with the boy's dad. Respect allows you to think, not just act. Having respect for someone can sometimes even be greater than loving them. Even right now, everybody is like, get out, have some fun. I don't want to be dealing with a whole bunch of damn people.
No, you don't want to do that. That's for the bird.
Most people are asking me, am I dating? No, I ain't thought about it yet. I do look forward to it eventually, and I won't be looking for him. It'll happen
It
exactly
is
the way it's
T.I.
supposed to.
I see you, baby. You won winning. Now you mad him.
You won. That's
Oh,
what counts. That's what's up, man.
Coming up.
Let's go. Come on. I would say we both are competitive. Okay, this is perfect. Damn.
I'm just an athlete.
Whatever.
No, it's over. You already.
No, you moved
shouldn't have
my
touched it.
It takes that kind of love. It takes that kind of passion. You're gonna be dangerous if you make it into the finals. You are a marvel. You are all of the wonderful things of the world. There's something so amazing about performing that you just want to die from nerves. And then afterwards you're like, I love my life.
It's a whole new world of dance. Tuesday on NBC.
Jackie Keenan Moss. I'm law enforcement.
Page Fisher, Jane Doe, Alabama, Pastel.
We're talking about a murder.
I don't know where your head's at. That makes you dangerous.
It's all this girl's murder.
Please welcome the newest member of America's Got Talent.
I'm very excited to sit next to you.
Nobody can understand you with that accent.
Sophia has gone from modern family to new family.
Can I ask you something? Your mother know you do this. I couldn't think. I wanted to get up and dance.
Let me officially welcome you to Fantasy Island. So, what's your fantasy?
Revenge on a childhood bully.
Oh my God, that's really hurt. It brought her back to life. This isn't real.
People die here. Fantasy Island, now on demand.
Xfinity X1 just got even better, bringing you hit movies, series, and originals from Hulu. Expert curations made by our editors. Recommendations for every mood, obsession, and more. Tons of collections. Discover the best place to find what to watch on Hulu. Just say, show me best of Hulu into your Xfinity voice remote.
How you doing?
Hey there. How you doing? Good. So we want to play a game of miniature golf.
All right, let me get your clubs for you.
I think Red likes to pick the activities he's good at so he can show off.
I'm just an athlete.
Whatever. I would say we both are competitive. I can beat Red at jumping double dutch.
First of all, you never saw me jump double dutch.
Yeah, but I'm saying I know for a fact. That's facts. I can beat you if we really like race for real.
When you say race, you mean
Running.
you got your damn mind. You think you can beat me in racing.
Well, how about let's see what's up.
Whenever you want to.
Bet. All right, let's see.
Why you hitting that from the left side?
Huh?
Why you hitting it on that side?
Turn around.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened to my ball?
Behind you.
Okay, this is perfect. Damn. I was about to say something.
Hold up. Yo, you cannot hit it twice. Come on, it's over. You already.
No, you moved my ball back. Let's go. Come on.
Hold on. Let me do it again.
I helped you out. Bam!
The last two holes.
So listen, kind of thought about what you were saying with my dad, and I'm gonna really reach out to him.
What made you do that?
I mean, the truth is, like, Nay was telling me that life is too short, and I should at least try. She sure did say that, and I was like, oh, wow. To be completely honest, I'm a little hesitant. But I know I have to set an example for my daughter, who is also working on an even closer relationship with her father. Family is very important to me, and I want to give my kids the opportunity to know their grandfather before it's too late. But I'm going to just tell them what I expect from him.
Just be open. Don't just attack him. Ask him how he feel things can be better.
After this talk, I feel like it's just going to be so much better.
That's growth with you.
Yeah, a lot of growth this year, right? I would love for my dad to be, in our lives more, around my kids. So I'm willing to have that conversation.
I'm definitely happy right now.
You better be.
I'm very happy. You ready to quit? Yes, sir.
Just like that, 'cause I want you back.
Ever since Ma Ruby's passing, I've been wanting Tommy to go and see a grief counselor. He was a little resistant, but I finally got him to meet with our friends, pastors John and Abington Gray. They counseled us, they married us, we trust them, so I feel like they're the best people for the job.
How you guys doing? What's going on in your world?
You guys counsel us on everything, and so I know with everything going on with the passing of Ma Ruby and everything that you guys will be the ones that we need to talk to as far as grief counseling.
There's a lot of stuff to unpack here.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a terminal illness, a new baby,
Marriage, new marriage.
right? So nothing stopped. What we have to identify is what is the proper path going forward for you to get the healing that you need. This conversation probably doesn't need to be all four of us.
Pastors John and Abington Gray definitely have been our support system. They were there for us this past summer when things got really, really shaky, and I'm so glad that they've decided to sit down and hopefully get to the bottom of what's going on in our marriage.
What is it that you're feeling right now?
I think that Ma Ruby was someone I was so close to. And I know who is on him to make sure that our marriage worked.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I hear him talk about direction and not knowing what to do, I think that he lost his go-to person. Yeah. As much as I lost my go-to for him. Ma Ruby's passing has been very tough for me. I've had to be very strong for my husband. I don't think I've had time to mourn on my own.
Okay, let's put this in the lamp. Okay, go ahead, put the hand in the lamp.
It's like, I cannot talk about her without crying. It's like, well.
How's your heart? How's your soul?
My heart is definitely broken, man. Kind of just looking back on it, not knowing that 10 days later my mom would be gone. It's things that I wish that I never went.
But here's the thing, Tommy, I know where you're going. Could I have done more? Could I have been there more? Don't allow guilt to set in for what you didn't do. You have to give yourself permission to live even through the grief. This idea, especially if black men don't cry, that's why we do crazy things and express ourselves in unhealthy ways. So you've got to find healthy outlets.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is the grief or if it is trying to fill the void of his mom. But he is definitely speaking about growing our family and trying to have another baby. With, losing my Ruby, I'm not sure if right now is the right time to have a baby.
But we have to tell him. And we have to feel free enough to tell him. Tell him you need him to be your safe place the same way he wants you to be his.
How is your marriage right now?
The marriage is, it's good. It definitely has its moments. Sometimes I'm kind of short and frustrated real quick.
We're working on our patience with each other, especially in these times, because I'm feeling like he's
quick.
He's very quick.
Quick tempered.
And he's angry
How has that impacted how you interact with her?
Well,